네, 안녕하세요. 카리포트 임재범입니다. 맥라렌 스포츠 슈퍼카죠. 맥라렌의 네 번째 1T 모델 601T 모델이 출시된다고 합니다. 지금부터 행사장 한번 들어가 보겠습니다.
맥라렌 601T 런칭쇼 행사를 시작하겠습니다. 맥라렌 서울 매니징 디렉터 이태응 총괄님을 무대 앞으로 모시겠습니다.
안녕하세요. 오늘 이렇게 추운 날씨에 그리고 눈까지 와가지고 이렇게 멀리까지 찾아주셔서 정말 감사합니다. 저는 맥라렌 서울 총괄 이태응입니다. 맥라렌 롱테일 역사의 새로운 장을 여는 오늘의 영광스러운 자리에 참석해주신 여러분을 진심으로 환영합니다. 맥라렌 600LT는 한계를 넘어서기 위한 끊임없는 맥라렌의 도전과 노력을 열심히 보여주는 결과물입니다. 서울의 중심에 오늘 이렇게 맥라렌 스포츠 시리즈를 한층 더 업그레이드하는 600LT를 여러분께 선보이게 될 수 있어 매우 설레입니다. 오늘 이 자리에는 북아시아 지부 총괄 샬롯 딕슨이 함께 해주었습니다. 이제 샬롯에게 마이크를 넘겨 맥라렌의 최신 소식과 600LT의 모든 것을 여러분께 소개해드리도록 하겠습니다. 샬롯 딕슨을 따뜻하게 맞이해주길 바랍니다.
Very much. Good morning. It's my absolute pleasure to be here again in Seoul. I would firstly like to thank you for taking the time to spend with us this morning. Today marks the next chapter in the McLaren Longtail story with our launch of the new McLaren 600LT here in Seoul. We are pleased you are here to share this very momentous occasion with us. Behind me, you can see the unique location which is home to McLaren Group, including our Formula One team, McLaren Automotive and McLaren Applied Technologies. We invite all of you to gain a unique insight into our company by taking up the opportunity to tour MTC whenever you pass through the UK. A visit to our home is not complete without visiting the McLaren Production Centre. Every McLaren is hand-built here in this groundbreaking facility, and the manufacturing plant is really like no other. The attention to detail is tangible. And now we have established 3 full and complete product series. The Ultimate Series will be the most extreme expression of McLaren technology in a limited edition hypercar, such as the McLaren P1, the iconic Senna, and the upcoming new Speedtail. The Super Series delivers the highest performing McLaren technology in a supercar. And the Sports Series, bringing McLaren DNA to the sports car segment for the first time, with the 570 GT, the 570S, and the 540C. And the 600LT will be joining the ranks of the Sports Series. At Geneva Motor Show this year, we revealed the McLaren Senna GTR. This follows the McLaren Senna, and both vehicles in the range are fully sold out. At the recent Goodwood Festival of Speed, our CEO, Mike Flewitt, has announced an extension to our business plan, detailing progress all the way through to 2025. As part of this strategy, we pledged to reinvest £1.2 billion into research and development, and our sports and supercars will be 100% hybrid by the end of 2025. And most recently, we have released the first images of the McLaren Speedtail, the first car to be launched under Track 25 as part of the Ultimate Series range. There will be 106 units built worldwide, all of which are pre-sold. And today, we're here to launch a very, very special car, which has made its world debut at the Goodwood Festival of Speed earlier this year. The 600LT opens a new chapter in the McLaren Longtail story. We are now very pleased to be bringing this car to Seoul. It is my absolute pleasure, and I am very proud to present the first LT model in the McLaren Sports Series range, the all-new McLaren 600 LT.
McLaren 600 LT. Thank you to CK, our professional driver. The McLaren 600 LT is an important chapter for our brand, being only the fourth McLaren in 2 decades to receive the LT or Longtail brand. The McLaren Longtail story all began with the McLaren F1 GTR Longtail in 1995. This car is most known for winning the Le Mans 24-hour race, and we were the only manufacturer to win the world-famous endurance race at the first attempt. The 675 LT was then launched in 2015. There were 500 units built of the coupe, and all were sold out within 3 months. The Spider followed shortly, with continued success. And now, the latest chapter of the LT story begins with the first LT of the Sports Series range. The all-new LT, this is the most extreme version of our Sports Series. It is raw, relentless, and fearless. It delivers the ultimate driver engagement that is certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is a track animal let loose on the road with a strict 12-month production schedule to maintain exclusivity. A true LT has 6 pillars of Longtail DNA. Reduced weight with increased power to weight ratio, aerodynamic optimization, increased power and performance, track-focused dynamics, enhanced driver engagement, and exclusivity. There's no doubt the 600 LT is the most thrilling sports series we have ever built. At McLaren, we are obsessed with weight. With the 600 LT, there is a 96 kilogram saving, with the car weighing in at just 1,247 kilograms. Now remember, the 570S was already the lightest car in the class by some margin. Here are some of the items we obsessively analysed in our quest to reduce it. Carbon fibre throughout the bodywork, the exhaust and braking system. 600 LT delivers innovative performance with advanced aerodynamic technology. This car is 100 kilograms more downforce than the 570S. The all-aluminium 3.8 litre twin turbocharged V8 engine is mounted extremely low in the chassis behind the driver for enhanced agility. Significantly reduced back pressure has been achieved through the shorter top exhaust and muffler system, which together increases power. All of this translates into mind-blowing performance. The car delivers 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 2.9 seconds and 0 to 200 kilometers per hour in 8.2 seconds. That's faster than the Ferrari 488 GTB and the Lamborghini Huracan Performante. Track-focused dynamics are the biggest change for this car. The all-new suspension components are lighter, stiffer, and lower. Incredible exhaust noise is generated with a top exit exhaust system. And less weight, more grip, increased agility, and of course, more drama. Enhanced driver engagement is the primary measure of LT-ness. The feeling through your fingertips and through the seat, enhanced by tuning the powertrain and the chassis mounts. The visceral sound with top exit exhausts howling behind your head, flaming. That is an experience in itself. Stripping out anything non-essential to create the raw connection to the car and your surroundings. Raising your senses to make you want to drive harder and faster, really to the edge of your ability. This is the fourth McLaren to be granted the Longtail name, rare and coveted. With a strictly limited production window, the 600 LT maintains LT exclusivity and really is truly for the few. The 600 LT stays true to each of these LT pillars. It is sure to deliver the purest, most exhilarating drive experience for the sports series to date. Now let's see it in full action with our global launch film.
Driven out to the borderlands, to a place beyond normal. Those who dare seek it out must face their fears, stare down their limitations, and harness its untamed power. Are you ready? Thank